Welcome back to the channel. My name is Joan Daniels. I am a tarot reader and author. I have many years experience, and this is Tarot 101 for Nomadic Nerds. And I am doing a spin-off from my main tarot reading channel to offer a how to read tarot channel for free, or the cost of an ad if I'm very lucky. And I'm doing every single card in the deck to open, starting with the minor arcana, because I think people have the most questions about these cards more than the major arcana. So we're going to start there first and finish with the big bads at the end. Today's card is, or one of today's cards, is the Two of Pentacles. Now, the twos in tarot are the beginning of the adventure. We've got the call to adventure with the aces, and then we've got the first steps of the twos. And it doesn't necessarily mean that ace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but ace 2, 3, 4, 5, excuse me, follows a linear narrative. But the twos are an energy of beginnings, not mastery, right? Of handling and getting started and opening gambits and coping and new energy and old energy kind of intersecting. And this is, very vividly depicted in the Two of Pentacles. Almost always, it shows someone juggling coins, right? Somebody competent and juggling, but they may, be, if from a monetary context, they could be perpetually borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. This is someone who is, keeping all the plates spinning, but not thriving, right? See those waves in the background in this very traditional depiction? We have the infinity symbol, and that means they're kind of perpetually in this state of up and down and up and down and up and down, right? It's time to get out of this state and into a state of more abundance, more stability, right? More more ability to take care of yourself, not having to juggle. When life gets chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced, right? What a cute card. And again, a symbolically traditional. The Two of Pentacles usually has a young man with a tall hat and waves behind him, and the infinity symbol again between his coins. So this is the Aquarian Tarot, my first deck. So, right. So maybe you've been in a perpetual state of juggling things for a really long time. It's very exhausting to dance and juggle and keep the plates spinning. No one thinks this is sustainable. It's just what you've been having to do for quite a while. Now, there are very simple interpretations of this card. It can just be a choice between two things. Depending on the cards around it and the context of the reading and what you're trying to figure about, it can just be saying, yep, you got the choice, better make one. And that happens also with the Two of Wands. Again, the twos are just the beginning. Choices are important, blah, blah, blah. But the larger, more energetic feeling of the Two of Pentacles is this is not sustainable. It's time for you to have better. It's time for you to not pay one bill and neglect another, and neglect one bill to pay the other, and, pay the credit card in order to have the credit in order to pay the other bill. I mean, no. It's time to graduate from that. And even though you're good at it, even though you look like you're dancing, you're really not thriving, because if both hands are full and you're juggling all the time, what else can you do, right? What else can you do? So, this card suggests it's time and get ready to have a different experience than this juggling experience. And if it shows up at the beginning of a spread, it really suggests it's time for a change. If it shows up at the end of a spread, it means you can't do this much longer, and it's time to make choices that allow you to do something different. It's an important card that seemed pretty mundane on the surface. Let's see. In a romance spread, very much the beginning. Don't count your chickens before they've hatched. Realize that a pair and a spare might be the way to go. As far as dating is concerned, again, don't put all your eggs in one basket. People, you might like this person for some aspect of them, and then this person for a different aspect of them, and you think like together this person would be perfect. So you kind of juggle them. Not great. You won't be able to sustain that forever. Hear what I'm saying, Jelly Bean? So bear in mind that change is on the horizon, that this juggling period is going to end soon, especially if it shows up as an outcome card, and that you deserve better than this kind of basic sustenance existence, right? This is survival mode personified, and it's time to get out of survival mode. Yeah, that's, I would say, is the most concise response, definition of this card. All right. If you like this and found it helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. More cards every day until the entire deck's up. And I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. We're entering the threes. Bye for now.